don't waver on your mission. Yeah, walls closing in that record speed. Hoping to see a harvest soon. We sow several seeds. Unashamed, ask if I believe. I say yes indeed. Bible talk. If the combo ain't holy, I'm less intrigued. Never look down on my people. I'm trying to lift them up. When we gon' put our foot down? We been kicked enough. I refuse to sit back and complain when it's a savior that can break every shackle and chain, and the father that can part the sea. Hold the tide back.
Welcome back to the stream for another week of COA. This is the part 3 of the black paper. So we're going to read into it. But before I start, I just want to say subscribe, hit the like button, share this video so that the word gets out about COA and what COA has to offer. Also, put a comment down below. Let me know what you think about COA and the future of it and the things to come. Also, as I go through the black paper, if you feel like you want to share something, you can put that down in the comment section also. Before we start, I wanted to share something that COA has released this week. And we're going to do that first, and then we'll get into the black paper. But I hope you've been having a great week so far, and I hope that you can prosper in every area of your life. But let's get started. So first, we're going to talk about the Atlantis coin market. This is something that has been released. This is something that is going to be more of bringing partnerships within COA so that everyone can benefit. Let me turn this off. So let's go into it and read about it. So the ACM is the Atlantis coin market. It's currently looking for quality crypto projects to list in its exclusive marketplace index that will be launching in Q2 2024. What's cool about ACM allows approved crypto communities to use their native digital asset to access access keys to open coin market accounts. Coin market accounts yield up to 52.8% APY of your favorite cryptocurrencies and buys them off the market. This creates exposure, circulation, and utility, something most DGen projects need. So what ACM has under development is the DEX, the ATL Earn Only token, the Atlantis Deep Chain, the Ultimo Bank integration, liquidity as a service, vault servicing, community migration assurance, and ACM marketing networking. About ACM is an exclusive access crypto market powered by an advanced trading algorithm and earned token protocol. ACM provides digital asset yielding and liquidity servicing to quality blockchain-based projects at zero cost. ACM services designed to increase exposure, circulation, and utility of your favorite digital assets. They kind of talked about some of that at the top. ACM is also development bank of City of Atlantus ecosystem, a virtu-real city of industry project, COA system, tokenized world, which is the RWAs, which has also been an explosion in the RWAs, pretty much just real world asset tokens in multiple sectors, including natural resources, real estate, digital entertainment, and products. And we kind of talked about some of that already, but this is available. They're looking for these partnerships. So if you want to kind of gain exposure to your crypto project, it might be a good idea to look into ACM and be a part of that. So, all right, so I just thought I'd share that. So if you have a crypto project and you want to be a part of COA in some type of way from a partnership standpoint, to gain attraction from what's been developed in COA, I think it might be a great idea to be a part of that. So especially if you're serious and you want to build and have that longevity and some more sustainability, it might be a great idea to do that. So I just thought I'd share. But you can hit up Olo and or whoever. I don't know who's kind of in charge of that. I think it's Olo. Let's see. Yeah, you have right here. So you can hit up Olo or the Atlantis. Go to the Atlantis coin market. Can we send a message in here? No. So just hit up Olo. He's right here. You can just hit that and send him a message. I did share a few projects about this, so hopefully they'll tap in and be a part of this. I think it'll be great. But okay, let's into part 3, the real world implementation. So the initial launch is going to be in Nigeria. The majority of differentiations of the project is that we are focused on real world business and to utilize resources, implementations, or implement in construction and create jobs. To effectively launch COA's art production and ATL construction system, we are focusing on an initial activity in Lagos, Nigeria, a resource-rich land with untapped business opportunities, which I think this is a very smart strategic move, because if you don't know, Africa overall has the majority of the resources worldwide, and Lagos, Nigeria is kind of that, I would say it's that entertainment hub, I would say. Not saying that there's no other entertainment hubs in Africa, but there's a lot of resources there. So there's a lot of development that can be great for COA and what they're building. And I think, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think Africa is the future in my eyesight. I'm looking out, looking in, and looking at what's there. I've done some research on Africa, and Africa is very rich with resources. So I think this is a great strategic move to start there. Nigeria is a country of over 200 million people, with more than 70% of the population being under age 30, which is big. So young population, so that brings growth, so 70% under 30 years old. So the ones that are there currently that are young are the future. So that brings a lot of growth overall to the area. This highly educated young population is ready for work, positioning the country for massive economic growth. Nigeria is the largest producer of entertainment in Africa, which I kind of talked about that earlier. Has a rich cultural heritage and rapidly expanding infrastructure. Nigeria has the highest output of oil and gas in Africa and over 170 million acres of agricultural land. Nigeria has a GDP of over 500 billion, the highest in Africa, and is home of majority of Africa's millionaires and billionaires. And this is the area that they're speaking about right here. Nigeria workforce opportunity, 200 plus million in population, 70% under age 30, and highly educated. So these are the analytical data that they're kind of looking at. This is Lagos right here. This is Nigeria and this is Lagos. So Nigeria is this big section and Lagos is this small section. And that's where they're looking at. Initial building blocks and production credits from our system will be invested in Nigeria and then expanded to other parts of the world. There are 2 major initiatives happening in Nigeria that COA is aligned with and participating in. One is the Nigeria Agenda 2050, providing strategies for job and infrastructure creation. And 2, Nigeria Destinations 2030, driving culture and creative and entertainment. The Nigeria Agenda 2050 is formulated against the backdrop of several development challenges in the country, including low, fragile, and non-exclusive economic growth, high population growth rate, pervasive insecurities, limited diversification, macroeconomic macroeconomic and social instability, low productivity, and high import dependence. The federal government plans to create roughly 165 million full-time jobs during the agenda period to spur poverty reduction. This agenda has made the government of Nigeria open to partnerships that would target indigenous job creation. In collaboration with governmental agencies, the City of Atlantus project will tap into the many business opportunities in the agriculture, real estate, security, transportation, and natural resource mining sectors, engaging in profitable ventures that create thousands of indigenous jobs. So again, this is something huge and big. This is not something that's going to be built overnight. This is long-term perspective project. And again, right here, they're partnering with the government to make this happen. And it's not just developing businesses, but it's also employing a lot of people, giving a lot of people jobs, giving a lot of people opportunity, changing a lot of lives, bringing development and growth, all these things that they're going to be bringing. And they're tapping into agricultural, real estate, security, transportation, and natural resources. So they're tapping into these industries. And then you have other parts too, but we're just speaking about this side, which if you watch part 1 and part 2, you'll see the other parts that we kind of discussed about. Part 2 discuss more about the entertainment and stuff like that. But let's continue on. COA will introduce world-class standards into production and distribution channels within these sectors, increasing efficiency, reducing waste, and by extension, increasing profitability. The COA construction system is vertically aligned with its initiative. Now, the Nigeria Destination 2030 is an initiative unveiled by Hannatu Masawa, Nigeria's Minister of Arts, Culture, and Creative Economy. Its goal is to tap into Nigeria's rich cultural heritage to make it the world's cultural creativity and entertainment capital. It is a national strategy with the vision of positioning Nigeria as the leading influence of creative expression and cultural exchange. Accelerating transformation of arts, culture, and creative economy into a primary force for economic growth and shared prosperity is a key goal of its vision. So this is a governmental community type of vision and plan. I think they're coming together to make this happen. So arts, culture, entertainment, all these things are very profitable, and we talked about that. We looked at some statistics in part 1 of this and how entertainment is very profitable. So bringing these arts of entertainment and then the culture and the culture of so-called Black culture, I would say, is very profitable. They produce a lot of money for a lot of people, I would say, even for themselves in a small scale wise. But there's a lot of companies that benefit off the Black culture overall, the so-called Black culture. Okay, the national agenda makes it apparent that Nigeria is open investment in its cultural and entertainment space. CO has been invited to partner with industry stakeholders and is a member of the advisory board of Destination 2030 initiative. COA's production system is vertically aligned with Nigeria's Destination 2030. Our project will begin operations in Lagos, the epicenter of Nigeria's thriving entertainment industry. This is like some kind of magazine, which I got to read more on this. Nigeria's Destination 2030 and Nigeria's Agenda 2050. I need to read more upon that. Okay, now the Afro-Caribbean Chamber of Culture and Tourism, The ACCAT is a chamber founded in Nigeria devoted to the preservation and the expansion of culture and tourism in Nigeria. The ACCAT is the central office of all COA's diplomatic business. This includes managing relations with chamber members and international culture and tourism boards. The ACCAT is responsible for global promotions of COA's capabilities and establishing partnerships. These partnerships include international and governmental entities, NGOs, as well as national monarchs and royal houses. ACCAT's executive management consists of certified cultural and tourism professionals, which include state recognized and heads of office. The ACCAT staff handle onboarding critical data and COA system. This includes geographic, demographic, culturals, and infrastructure data, all of which supports production and construction systems. So the ACCAT, the Afro-Caribbean Chamber of Cultural and Tourism, is a big part of COA in the development of it around the tourism side. That's kind of what I got out of that. So the MECA system, this is the third system. The third system is the system is an advanced merchant service solution, MECA, that utilizes a blockchain-driven rebate protocol. This solution integrates into COA's global retail infrastructure, which consists of online and brick-and-mortar businesses. The rebate protocol utilizes the power of DeFi technology to tokenize arts and entertainment merchandise, goods and service in order to provide a new value exchange for creative and retail. The key feature of the system that the users do not need to have web access to exchange advantage of base benefits. The system is still being designed. Development will begin after we enter a pre-launch phase of the production and construction system. So for the MECA, it's pretty much like because it says that, where is it at? Key feature of systems that users do not need to have Web3 access to have advantage of base benefits. So it's like they're, in my mindset reading this is a blockchain rebate protocol, but it sounds like it's gonna be some kind of integration to where individuals have a choice to use Web3 or not, but somehow they kind of all work together. And I'm guessing there's gonna have to be something that allows the tracking of both portions, the Web3 portion versus the non-Web3 portion. Not sure how that's gonna work. This guess I need a rabbit hole and read more about this. Yeah. So the next one is production system return on investment side. So we're going that probably next week. So we'll save that for next week. Again, trying to make these videos not too long and just going section by section. Not trying to overload you with too much information. But that's what we have for COA and for the black paper for part 3. And again, if you have a project and you want to partner with COA, make sure you check out Atlantis Coin Market and inquire about that to get your project listed and on their marketplace. It won't hurt to have it in another location, but just thought I'd share that again. And again, this was part 3 of COA black paper. Next week we'll come back with part 4 and we'll talk more about COA. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful rest of the week. And I'll catch you next week with another part of COA part 4. Peace out.